Hello guys, this is Adeep. Hope you're all doing well and welcome back to another video. If you like this video, do subscribe to my channel and do not forget to hit the bell icon. So this is the all new BS6 Kia Sonet, which looks aggressive and muscular. Although being sub 4 meter compact SUV in length, it has a wheelbase of 2.5 meters, width of 1.79 meters and a height of 1.64 meters. You can choose from 4 different engine options: the 1.5 liter VGT diesel, the 1.5 liter WGT diesel, 1 liter turbo petrol and a 1.2 liter naturally aspirated petrol engine. The 1.2 liter petrol gets only a 5-speed manual transmission. For the turbo petrol, you can choose between a 6-speed IMT or a 7-speed DCT depending on the variant. The 1.5 liter WGT diesel is only paired to a 6-speed manual, and the 1.5 liter VGT diesel gets a 6-speed automatic. There are 6 variants of Sonet on offer with different powertrain options. Also, there are 8 monotone colors and 3 dual tone colors to choose from. The base Kia Sonet, which is the HTE, retails at a price of Rs 6,79,000 and goes all the way up to 13,19,000 for the GTX Plus automatic transmission dual tone variant. All the mentioned prices are ex-showroom only. Now this here is the Kia Sonet GTX Plus automatic transmission intense red monotone variant, and this particular variant costs around Rs 13,09,000 ex-showroom. Coming to safety features, it gets ABS with EBD and brake assist, 6 airbags, electronic stability program, hill hold assist, front and rear parking sensors, tire pressure monitoring system, ISOFIX child seat mounts, seat belt warning, traction control, speed sensing auto door locks and impact sensing auto door lock. It also gets UVO connectivity, which allows you to connect your phone and smartwatch with your car from wherever you are. It allows you to control some aspects of the car like turning the car on, setting temperature for the air conditioning system, monitoring air quality index in the cabin, geofencing, and the list goes on. In fact, there are 57 UO connected car features for the Kia Sonet. This is the key of the car. It gets passive keyless entry with remote start feature. The car looks very bold and aggressive from the front. It gets a full LED headlight unit, which Kia calls as the crown jewel headlamps with heartbeat LED DRLs. However, the projector is still halogen with chrome surrounding it. Towing hook right there. These are the front parking sensors. The lower half of the bumper is detailed as well, and it gets a front silver skid plate. Tiger nose front grille with red inserts, since this is the GT line variant. And under the hood is the 1.5 liter VGT BS6 diesel engine, which produces a peak power of 115 PS and a torque of 250 Nm paired to a 6-speed automatic gearbox. Moving to the side, it gets this black cladding running around the car. And these are crystal cut alloy wheels with red insert at the center for the GT line variant, and the tire size happens to be 215 by 60 R16. Gets disc brakes at the front and drum brakes at the rear. Auto badging right there, mirror with turn indicator, chrome door handles, silver color roof rails along with a shark fin antenna. The rear of the car also looks very sporty, and the LED tail lights run across the boot of the car. Reflector right there. Red accents with silver muffler design and black skid plate. The ground clearance happens to be 205 mm. Reverse parking sensors. Sonet badging. Kia's logo. And this is the reverse parking camera. It also gets a rear wiper with defogger. Electronic boot release, and the boot carrying capacity happens to be 392 liters. Boot light right there. And this is the subwoofer of the vehicle. The spare wheel is not an alloy, and the tire size happens to be 195 by 65 R15, which is an inch less than the tire on which the car runs on. The tailgate is light and is easy to close. Moving to the rear, the door opens quite wide and the rear door pockets can accommodate a 1-liter water bottle. The rear bench is wide enough to accommodate 3 adults and the floor has a center hump. And it gets 2 adjustable headrests for the rear passengers, a rear parcel tray and center armrest with twin cup holders. Moving in, the front seat has been pushed all the way back and there's still decent amount of legroom and knee room. Under-thigh support is also great. USB charging along with some storage space. Rear AC vents. And this is the display for the smart air purifier. You also get a cabin light at the rear. Moving to the front, it gets request sensor on both the front doors. Front door pockets can also accommodate a 1-liter water bottle. LED stitching on the door as well, and these are the window controls. This is to lock or unlock the door, and these are the mirror controls. Driver's seat gets manual height and recline adjust. Proper dead pedal along with accelerator and brake pedals. This is the engine start or stop button. This is for the traction control. This is to turn on or off the parking sensors, and this is the headlight leveler. It gets a 3-spoke flat bottom steering wheel with GT line badging at the bottom and red stitching that gives it a sporty appeal. These are the steering mounted audio controls and voice command button, and these are the cruise controls. Headlight stalk on the right and wiper stalk on the left. It gets a 10.25-inch touchscreen infotainment system and a single zone automatic climate control. This is for the passenger side ventilated seat. And this is for the driver's seat. Traction and drive mode selection buttons beside it. And this is for the reverse parking camera. Wireless charging right there. 12-volt power outlet, USB for music and USB for charging beside it with some storage space underneath it. This is the automatic gear lever, twin cup holders and center armrest with some storage space below it. Front seats offer good support and comfort. GT line stitching on the front seats. The glove box is of decent size. Auto dimming inside rear view mirror. This is the sunglass holder. Cabin lights. And this is to open the sunroof of the vehicle, which opens wide enough to fit in a person. Passenger side visor gets only mirror, no light. You only get a ticket holder on the driver's side visor. Coming to the audio system, it is a 10.25-inch touchscreen unit with navigation, Bluetooth, USB, aux, Android Auto and Apple CarPlay connectivity. The navigation is smooth and fluid to use. It gets 4 door speakers, 2 tweeters and 1 subwoofer from Bose, all powered by an external amplifier. You also get the sound mode lamp, which has lighting effects visible at night that light up while playing songs. This is for the smart air purifier. You can turn it on or off from here, and it shows the air quality index in the cabin. It also gets some fragrances to choose from. Apart from this, you have a plethora of other options to customize for lights, door, instrument cluster, wireless charging, etc. Overall, the sound quality is impressive and it also shows air conditioning information on the other half of the screen. Turning on the ignition, it greets you with the system check animation with telltale lights at the bottom, tachometer to the left, speedometer and MID in the middle, engine temperature meter and fuel meter to the right. The multi-information display shows outside temperature, gear lever position, odometer, range, average fuel consumption, twin trip meters, compass and tire pressure. Now let's get driving. The steering feels light at lower speeds and weighs up decently well as the car picks up pace. The Sonet suspension is on the stiffer side, hence the ride gets a bit rough on expansion joints and potholes. Do notice the reverse camera in action. The 1.5 liter diesel engine is quite punchy and has good low end grunt. The power delivery is linear and turbo lag is masked well thanks to the 6-speed torque converter and the variable geometry turbo. The gear shifts are quite smooth and in city driving it can glide through traffic without the need to downshift often. It performs seamlessly well while cruising at highway speeds. The engine is very quiet and there is not much road noise that can be heard inside the cabin. Because of the stiff suspension, the car stays tied down to the road and body roll is well contained. High-speed stability is quite promising too. The Kia Sonet is easy to maneuver in city driving conditions. Taking a U-turn is not at all a problem and the turning radius happens to be 5.1 meters. Shifting into sport mode alters the throttle response and the engine feels much active. In Eco mode, it outputs around 92 PS of power, around 102 PS in normal mode and the full power in sport mode. This diesel automatic is claimed to return a fuel efficiency of 19 km per liter by ARAI from its 45 liters fuel tank. And coming to the final verdict, although being last to the sub 4 meter party, the Kia Sonet will sell alone for the ton of features it has to offer, like the design, looks, features in terms of ventilated seats, wireless charging and all those things. It is so easy, smooth and refined to drive. So this is my vlog on the all new BS6 Kia Sonet. Do not forget to subscribe to MotorHub and hit the bell icon and stay tuned for my future updates. Bye bye.